women wrestling right now is taking over. Hai Young, the Diamond Champion here in reality of wrestling. But not just that. The women are taking over in professional wrestling, and I never would have, thought, that I would see women wrestling at its height like it is today. People talking about Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey. They're already talking about it. People are talking about the first WWE all women's pay-per-view. People are already talking about it. And the thing is, it's going to happen. It's got to happen.
And the thing is, they have enough talent to pull it off.
Yeah.
There's so many talented girls on the roster, and you keep seeing more and more, like Reality Wrestling's own Ember Moon solidified her spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match, and but she's just one of many people who've come up, like the Iconics, and then you have Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, the Bellas. I mean, the list goes on and on of all the top-tier talent they still have in that women's division.
Unlike ever before, where the women's roster now legitimately can be compared to the men's roster as far as who's the best on the card. You know what I mean? That right there, it's going to actually make these young men have to work so much harder now to go out there and solidify their spot, to solidify, the talk on the internet as far as who the fans are talking about. Because right now, just like the name that you mentioned, the women are literally moving in a stratosphere to stratisfaction.
That's right. Shout out to Trish Stratus.
Literally moving into a stratosphere to where like no time before, and I give them big props. I mean, back in the day, you had your Moolahs of the world, you had your Mae Youngs, you had your Sherry Martells,
of course,
your Landra Blazes, but there were so few,
few and far between.
But now there are so many young women on the roster that could go out there and just flat out go. Just go out and flat out get it. I'm loving what the women are doing right now in professional wrestling.
If someone came to me and they said, and I asked them, who's the number one wrestler in WWE? And they responded to me and said Charlotte Flair, I think they have a legitimate argument. You know what I mean?
I tell you,
when you talk about the men versus the women, I think you have a legitimate argument that Charlotte might be the best in the company.
If Charlotte Flair was a man, she would be the WWE champion
12 times over.
12 times over. No, I'm saying that's how good she really is. And I know she's second generation. I know she's been, a part of that business for many, many years, seeing her dad go out there and, walk it in, talk it at the same time. But this is a little girl that, did not gravitate to the wrestling business. I never saw Charlotte at the building. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always saw her brother Reed, God bless you. So I always
David.
and David, I always saw, but I never saw Charlotte hanging around the arena or anything like that. And then I watched her in the ring, and you're talking about a prodigy. You're talking about someone that could do it oh so well. I mean, she is phenomenal, well ahead of the game as far as the psychology goes, and I'm sure that the dad plays a big part. The
dad plays a big part, but she's more of an athlete than Ric Flair could ever dream of.
Yes, she is.
I mean, Ric Flair's regarded as one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest, and she can wrestle circles around him, athletically speaking. I mean, to see some of those things that she can do off the top rope to the outside, like she did last week on SmackDown, like a back moonsault to the outside, and she does that on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
It's incredible. She is really, that's what I said. If someone says she's the best in the company, they've got an argument.
The women are moving all the way to another level. We're talking about WWE having their first women's pay-per-view. Well, let's talk about us first. Ladies Night Out 2 going down May 19th. Just next week, guys, right here, all ladies invitational. Kira Hogan will be there. Eva Lise, I got a chance to work with Eva Lise on Tough Enough.
Yeah,
she's going
2011.
Right? Barbie Hayden, the lovely Barbie Hayden will be here. I tell you, of course, Hai Young, the Diamonds champion, will be in action. Laney Luck will be in action as well. And I tell you, man, it's gonna be good. It's going to be real good. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, you know, the first one, if the first one's any indication, this one's just going to do so much more better than the first because you only can get better, right? And I think that's what this Ladies Night Out 2 was. Ladies Night Out 1 was awesome. We had a great time. And you can't even forget someone like Kylie Rae, who's going to be in action as well.
Kylie Rae will be in action.
Kylie Rae, the most decorated Diamonds champion in reality of wrestling history.
Yeah.
So I love these Ladies Night Out shows. And I know we're going to have more than one this year. This is our second one already. But
Kylie Rae, she had a trial with WWE as well.
She did, yeah.
I'm waiting to hear exactly, how that go. If she got the nod or what. I'm sure she. And the thing is, one thing I can say, go and get a WWE tryout. The pressure. And the pressure, man, it could break you. You know what I mean? I remember one of my kids, Gustavo Mendoza. He finally went and got looked at, and he walked away just. Oh, man.
Wanted to quit the business.
Like somebody just kicked him in the stomach. He was like, man, he realized how gullible he really was going down there trying to,
thinking he was ready.
Well,
which is a common mistake, right? People think they're ready, but I don't think anyone's ever ready until you're there.
It really, you know what? The training, it goes to the training. I remember, Big Van Vader asked me, hey, man, do you think you're really ready for this? This is War Games, my first pay-per-view in Houston, Texas. I go, man, heck yeah, I'm ready for this. I've been training for this. I've been working with some of the best guys around the country, the maniac Mike Davises, you know what I mean? The Manny Fernandezes of the world, the Hollywood John Tatums, you know what I mean? The Black Barts of the world, the real guys that taught the knowledge, that gave me the schooling. I'm like, man, are you kidding me? Of course I'm ready. The training. That's the only thing, the only luck you're going to have, guys, is on your position in life. Be prepared when you go out there and try to do this thing. Hey, Ladies Night Out, guys, you don't want to miss out on that. Tickets on sale right now at realityofwrestling.com. Big fight going down tonight. Kid Saddam Ali, he's going to be in action tonight. Put it on Kodo. He put it on Kodo real bad and walked away. New champion. Saddam Ali will be in action tonight, as well as, guys, I know we got to take a break here in a second, but one thing went down today, guys, and for me, I questioned it. I said, man, this is an end of an era. We'll never see it ever again. No, he's finished. But maybe not, and we got to talk about it.
I know where you're going with this.
What you talking about?
I think I know who you're going to bring up.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, people talk about Babe Ruth, 80. I mean,
greatest baseball player.
People talk about Reggie Jackson.
Oh, phenomenal.
You know what I mean? People talk about Tom Brady.
Yes.
You know what I mean? One of the greatest.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
People talk about people like LeBron James.
That's right.
People talk. I mean, I'm talking about big money players.
Mm-hmm.
Big money players. I'm talking about when you talk about big money players, people want to talk about them. People want to know about them. People want to hear about them. You know what I mean? And why not hear about them right here on Heated Conversation? Because I tell you, man, today, what's today's date?
Today is May the 12th.
May the 12th.
2018.
On this day.
This day.
Oh, yes.
Today.
Yes. I'm
just making sure. Today.